This end-user tutorial has been developed by Astra in support of the Bell Total Connect voice service. For questions regarding the setup and use of your Astra phone, please contact your company administrator. In this tutorial, we'll open the options list and go through a series of menus where you can customize and display information about your phone. I'll demonstrate how to make and receive calls, and how to use the speakerphone. I'll mute a call and then place it on hold. I'll transfer a call, set up a conference call. I'll demonstrate call forward, and we'll go over the features on the 12 soft keys: shared call appearance, messages, directory, do not disturb, the callers list, speed dial, mobile integration, and the expansion module. The 6757i has 3 significant areas: 12 soft keys, an LCD screen and navigation keys, 10 hard-coded buttons for the most commonly used features, plus volume control, and a standard dial pad. Let me start with a quick overview of the hard-coded button layout. On the left side, there is the Goodbye button. The Goodbye button is used to hang up on a call or exit out of a variety of menus. The Options button, which opens a menu where you can customize and display information about your phone. Hold, Redial, and the volume control keys. On the right side of the phone are 4 hard-coded line keys with LEDs, a hands-free speaker headset toggle button, and the mute button. I'll start with the options list where you can customize the phone to best suit your needs. I'll press the Options button to open the options list. I will use the arrow keys and soft keys to navigate, display, and modify the menus. I can use the up and down arrow keys to highlight a menu. Notice the highlight pointer. Once I've highlighted a menu, I'll press the Select soft key to enter that menu. The first option in the list is Call Forward. Selecting this option would take me to a menu where I could forward my phone to another number. I'll configure and set up Call Forward a little later in the tutorial. The next option is Preferences. I'll arrow down. Notice that the Preferences option is highlighted. Then I'll press the Select soft key. I'm given a list of submenus. The first one I'll look at is Tones. I'll press the Select soft key to enter that menu. I'm given more choices: ringtones and tone set. We'll look at ringtones first. I'll use the up and down arrows to cycle through the different ringtones that are available. When I have found the ringtone I want to use, I'll press the Done soft key. This will take me back to my last menu. I'm not going to go into every menu, but I want you to see the procedure of highlighting a menu with the arrow keys and then pressing the Select soft key to go into that menu. And as you're in these submenus, you can press the Cancel button to back out, or Done to accept that option. Now I'll select the Display menu. Then I'll select Contrast Levels. In this menu, I'll use the left and right arrows to adjust the contrast level. I'll press the Done soft key when I'm finished. I'll highlight and select Backlight. Backlight is the lighting in the LCD display. Your choices are Turn the backlight off or Auto. While you're in the Auto mode, you can press the Advanced soft key. This will allow you to set a timer for how long the backlight stays on. The timer is set up in seconds. For my phone, I'll select 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes. I'll press the Done soft key twice to return to the Preferences menu. Using the Speed Dial Edit menu, you can program or edit speed dial numbers. If you turn the Live Dial Pad on, your phone automatically dials out and turns the hands-free mode on as soon as a dial pad key or soft key is pressed. Now let's go into the Set Audio menu. I'll go into Audio mode first. This menu allows you to configure how the hands-free button works. There are 4 options. If you select the first option, Speaker, when you press the hands-free button, calls will toggle between the handset and the speakerphone. If you select Headset, when you press the hands-free button, calls will toggle between the handset and a headset. If you select Speaker/Headset, All incoming calls will be sent to the speakerphone first, and when you press the hands-free button, calls will be toggled between the speakerphone, the handset, and the headset. And if you choose the last option, headset/speaker, all incoming calls will be sent to the headset, and when you press the hands-free button, calls will toggle between the headset, speakerphone, and the handset. Once I've made my selection, I'll press the Done soft key. I'll arrow down to the next menu, Headset Mic Volume. Here, I can set the mic volume for my headset. I'll hit the Done soft key twice to return to the Preferences menu. The next menu is Time and Date. There are a variety of menus to set up the time and date format. However, your telephone should automatically take care of this for you, and no modifications in this menu should be necessary. The Astra SIP terminals have multilingual support. Your phones have been set up to support English and French. Now I'll return back to the main menu in the Options list. As I continue down the list, you'll see Phone Status. In this menu, you can check things like the IP address your SIP phone's been assigned and the firmware the phone is using. Under the user password, you can change the password on the phone. The password characters must be numeric, and the factory default is blank or no password. You'll want to change and use a password other than the factory default if you plan to lock or unlock your phone. I'll talk about locking and unlocking your phone in just a minute. The next menu is the Administrator menu. This menu should only be accessed by a Bell technician. The next option in the list is Restart Phone. If you select this option, you'll be prompted to confirm that you want to restart your phone, and if you do, the phone will reboot. The last option is Phone Lock. A user or a system administrator can lock a phone to prevent it from making outgoing calls or from changing how the phone is configured. To unlock the phone, press the Options button and enter the phone's password. Then press the Enter soft key. And one last thing, anytime you're in the Options menu and you want to exit out, you can press the Goodbye button. This will exit you out of wherever you're at in the Options menu quickly and return your screen back to a normal display. To make a call, you can press the Line button or the Hands-Free button, or pick up the handset to get dial tone and then dial the number. Or you can simply dial the number and automatically use the hands-free function. The 6757i supports Astra's Hi-Q wideband audio technology. Astra's Hi-Q delivers enhanced audio performance and superior voice clarity. Astra's Hi-Q will automatically be used when available. When you have finished with your call, press the Goodbye button to hang up. If you would like to redial a previously dialed number, press the Redial button. The Redial feature stores up to 100 of the last dialed numbers. Use the up and down arrow keys to cycle through the list. Press the Dial soft key to dial the number. Next, I'll answer a call using the hands-free mode. Then I'll mute that call. Then I'll place the call on hold. When you have an incoming call, by leaving the handset on hook and pressing the line that's flashing or the hands-free button, on my phone, this activates the hands-free speaker mode. This was set up in the Audio Mode menu in the Options list. Notice the hands-free LED is on solid. This indicates speakerphone mode. During this mode, you will be using the phone's microphone, which is located on the bottom of the phone beneath the dial pad. Be careful not to obstruct the microphone, for example with papers or books. If I pick up the handset, the hands-free button is no longer lit, and I can continue my call on the handset. If I press the hands-free button again, the call is switched back to my speakerphone, and I can continue my conversation and return the handset back to the cradle. When I press the mute button, you'll know the mute feature has been activated when the mute button is flashing red. Press the mute button again to unmute the call. Now place the call on hold. When the call has been placed on hold, the line button and the ringer LED both flash, and the LCD icon changes. Pressing the hold soft key a second time will remove the call from hold and connect you back to your caller. Now I'll demonstrate how to transfer a call. The first thing I need to do is to answer this incoming call. After I answer it, I find out they need to be transferred to another number. When I press the transfer soft key, I have two choices. I can perform an unsupervised transfer. I can dial the number and then hang up, and the call is automatically transferred to that number. Or I can perform a supervised transfer. This is where I dial the number, I wait for that person to answer, and I give them a heads up on who's calling. As soon as I hang up or press the goodbye button, the call will be connected to the person I'm transferring the call to. Now I'll demonstrate how to establish a three-way conference call. The first step is to dial the first party. Once they've answered, I'll press the conference soft key. This will put them into a hold state. Then I'll dial the second party and press the dial soft key. As soon as the second party answers, I'll press the conference soft key again. This will establish my three-way conference call. Notice that both parties are displayed on my LCD screen, Party 1 and Party 2. If I press the leave soft key, I will disconnect myself from the three-way conference and leave the other two parties connected to continue their conversation. Or I can disconnect one party at a time. To do this, I will use the up and down arrow keys to highlight and select which party I want to disconnect. Then I'll press the drop soft key to disconnect only that party from the three-way conference. At this point, I can continue my conversation. I can establish another three-way conference call, or when I'm finished, I can hang up or press the goodbye button to disconnect the call. To activate Call Forward, press the Options List button. Then press the Select soft key. There are 3 Call Forward options listed. However, only Call Forward All is supported. Call Forward Busy and Call Forward No Answer are not supported. The current status is displayed to the right. An X indicates off and a check mark indicates on. To forward all incoming calls to another phone, highlight the first option, 1 All. Then press the Change soft key. The first step is to change the state to on by pressing the Change soft key. Then press the down arrow to move into the number field. Now use the dial pad to enter the number you want all incoming calls to be forwarded to. If you make a mistake, press the backspace soft key to erase one number at a time. When you are finished, press the Done soft key to accept the number. Notice the check mark to the right of 1 All. At any time, you can return to this menu to turn on, off, or change the call forward options. When you are finished, press the goodbye button. Notice the LCD screen is displaying Call Forward All. Now let's turn Call Forward All off. I'll return to the first menu, Call Forward All, press the Change soft key twice, and then press the Done soft key to turn the option off. The X next to Call Forward All indicates Call Forward All has been turned off. Now let's take a look at the LCD screen and the 12 soft keys. The 12 soft keys are divided into 6 upper and 6 lower soft keys. If you have 6 or more active soft keys in the upper or lower section, the More soft key will appear in the bottom right corner of that section. The More soft key is used to advance to the next page. The benefits of pre-programmed soft keys is that they can provide additional functionality and give you quick access to commonly used features. We'll look at the features programmed on the top soft keys first. Starting in the top left, SCA, or Shared Call Appearance, is when multiple phones have a line key or a soft key that share the same telephone number. For example, this 6731i desk phone has the primary phone number of 469-365-3190, and on my 6757i desk phone, 469-365-3190 has been programmed to show up on my first soft key. So when callers dial 469-365-3190, that incoming call is presented to both phones simultaneously. The status LEDs flash in unison so that all people sharing the number can see the status of that line. Our LEDs are in sync, and when the phone using last four digits 3190 has an incoming call, my phone rings also. If I answer the call, then put the call on hold, the person using the phone number 3190 can press their line key and remove the call from hold. If I make a call on the first soft key, the caller ID will display the number of the other phone, in this case 469-365-3190. On the right side of the phone is the Messages soft key, which will allow you to check voicemail. Follow the voice prompts to check voicemail. You can also follow the voice prompts to customize your voicemail greeting. The directory is your personal phone book stored within the phone. You can enter up to 200 entries into the directory by adding them manually or by saving the name and number from other lists stored on the phone. The More soft key will appear if you have additional features programmed on the next page. Press the More soft key to advance to the next page and see additional features. Pressing the More soft key again will cycle your display back to the first page of features. D&D, or Do Not Disturb, is a feature on the phone that, when activated, prevents the phone from ringing or receiving incoming calls. When you press the D&D button, the LED lights up and the D&D status is displayed on the LCD screen. When a user calls a number that has D&D turned on, the caller will be sent to voicemail. Pressing the D&D button a second time will turn off the Do Not Disturb feature. The callers list is a stored log of incoming calls containing up to 200 entries. It stores the name, if available, phone number, call time, date, and missed or answered call status. The callers list displays from the newest incoming calls to the oldest incoming calls and is grouped by date. Use the up and down arrow keys to cycle through the callers list to highlight an entry. You can dial a number, edit a number, show details about the call, delete the entry, and if enabled, you can save the entry to your personal directory. To program a speed dial number, press an available key. Available keys have no display next to the soft key. Use the dial pad to enter the name. You can use the ABC soft key to specify upper or lowercase letters. Use the backspace soft key to erase one letter at a time. Press the down arrow and enter the number. Press the down arrow to select the line you want to use when dialing the speed dial number. When you are finished, press the Save soft key. Notice the speed dial number is now displayed on my LCD screen. To edit or remove the speed dial number, open the Options list. Go to Preferences and Speed Dial Edit. Press the soft key associated with the speed dial number you want to modify. Now you can modify the label, number, and line, or you can remove the speed dial number. Mobile integration is a feature that allows you to take an active call and switch the call between your 6757i desk phone and your mobile device, seamlessly and without interruption. For example, if you're on a call on your 6757i desk phone and need to leave your desk and would like to continue the call on your mobile phone, you would activate the mobile integration feature. This would automatically and seamlessly switch the call from your 6757i desk phone to your mobile phone. The mobile integration feature is different than a transfer. I don't ask anybody to hold on. I simply invoke the feature. It seamlessly switches the call from one phone to another and is transparent to the person I'm talking with. First, I'll demonstrate how to switch the call on my 6757i desk phone to my mobile phone. I will establish a call on my 6757i desk phone. Now let's switch the call to my mobile phone. On your mobile phone, dial the IP Voice Anywhere portal dial-in number. I've pre-programmed the dial-in number into my mobile phone. At the prompt, dial *11. The call switches and is now active on your mobile device. Now I'll demonstrate how to make a call with my mobile phone and switch the call to my 6757i desk phone. On your mobile phone, dial the IP Voice Anywhere portal dial-in number. Then dial the number that you want to talk to. You now have an active call on your mobile device. To switch the call to your 6757i desk phone, on the 6757i desk phone, press the More Soft key to go to the next page. Press the Mobile Soft key, and the call is switched to your 6757i desk phone. The Astra M675i expansion module is designed to increase the flexibility of the Astra 6757i telephone. It has an LCD screen with backlight display, 20 soft keys, and 3 hard keys, offering up to a total of 60 programmable soft keys. The soft keys on the expansion module work just like the keys on your phone, with the exception that instead of a More Soft key, you have 3 hard-coded buttons. As a side note, the expansion module will only support a maximum of 50 busy lamp field soft keys. The Astra 6757i offers powerful features with a sleek, elegant design, a large LCD display, 12 dynamic soft keys, and can be expanded to add additional soft keys. We hope you found this Astra tutorial helpful. For further information on the setup and use of your Astra phone, please contact your company administrator. For additional information on the Bell Total Connect voice service, please contact your Bell sales representative.